very good evening to you on this first day of April 2024. Many thanks for making time to be with us. You're just in time for the spotlight here on Lookuptv. Before we continue with the bulletin, first of all, let's have a look at what's making headlines. Tonight on the spotlight, no reprieve for patients as doctors maintain the strike is still on 19 days later.
Ni wale criminals kubwa sana hapa Turkana.
We will show no mercy on bandits. 3
suspected bandits killed after shootout with police in Turkana as war on banditry intensifies in the north. And how are you celebrating your Easter holidays?
Hali bado ni ngumu. Ndio maana bado tuko kazi.
Tuna pesa kwa mifuko yetu, tumehangaika, tunashinda njaa.
Kenyans weigh in on this year's Easter celebrations in Your Opinion Matters. Now, welcome to the program. I am Ian Keitani and our sign language interpreter is Angel Lois. Remember, you can watch this bulletin live on our Facebook and YouTube pages at Lookuptv. Let's kickstart our bulletin now with Matters Health and the Kenya Medical Practitioners, the Pharmacist and Dentist Union, that is KMPDU, now says it is ready to prolong the strike if the government is not interested in addressing its members' concerns. KMPDU has condemned the recent threats and intimidations that have been issued by various county governors, management of referral hospitals, and the Ministry of Health demanding doctors to return to work under duress. KMPDU Secretary General Daji Atala has said that the union will not accept threats and intimidation into abandoning their legitimate struggles for better pay and a conducive working environment. Ebi Kedenyi opens our bulletin tonight.
Day 19 of the doctor's strike, the medical fraternity is still holding hands in solidarity, refusing to give in to the Ministry of Health's threats on their career. Meeting to resolve the stalemate have failed, paralyzing services in major hospitals across the country. Medical practitioners holding on that they will not relent on their pursuit to have demands met by the government.
As I've said, the government has no plans. There seems to be much rudderless and planless over these issues of the CBA that you gave in the notice. We've had many meetings with them, and in all these meetings, there is no any offer on the 19 things that we have gave in the notice. What they keep floating for us or dangling for us are the court orders or the suspension of the strike. So we say that if they keep insisting on that, then they should go to the hospital and offer services. If they keep insisting on no negotiation, they should go to the hospital and use the court orders to treat the patients. But for us, we are demanding for one thing, that these issues that made us get out of work must be resolved because they are court orders.
KMPDU took the opportunity to justify why they went on strike, adding that the strike will go on if the government does not heed to their demands.
No way, as chair of COG, or as Council of Governors, they will demand doctors to go back to work when none of these issues have been resolved. We are saying that all the doctors, including the doctors of Kirinyaga, will be out until the issues that we have put forth are resolved.
The county governors, who are the employers of the healthcare workers since health was devolved, has been hit hard with the Council of Governors, finding itself between a rock and a hard place. Mombasa Governor Abdul Somad Nasir has asked the doctors in Mombasa not to allow the problems with the national government to affect them. Speaking in Malindi, Governor Nasir said there is no single month that doctors have received their salaries late in Mombasa, and hence they should let the problem with the national government to remain with the national government.
Kama ni kweli munahisi ya kwa kuna dhambi nyingine imefanywa kule, basi nakubalini pia mishahara musiweze kuyachukua. Kwa sababu kama mishahara tumelipa, dawa ziko katika hospitali, mamilioni ya pesa tumelipa ya NHIF, tumefanya chungu mzima. Usikie madaktari hawaendi kazini, huijui la kwanza, hulijui la pili, yani mambo ambayo kwamba hayahusiani na watu wa county, hayahusiani na Abdul Swamad, hayahusiani na Mungaro, yenye kuhusiana na mambo ya serikali kuu, naamua tu kwenda. Mimi nitawasihi mulioko hapa, waombeeni Mungu, Mungu awatie imani, kwa sababu watu wakidhoofika afya zao itakuwa ni jambo ambalo kwamba si sawa hata mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu.
It's a healthcare sector that is in crisis and getting worse after clinical officers joined the strike on Monday. Ebi Kadenyi for the Spotlight.
Of course, Dr. Daji Ochela slamming the Council of Governors, and we do know that yesterday the chairperson of the Health Committee in the COG, that is Tharaka Nithi Governor Muthomi Njuki, said they will not engage in talks with doctors who have disobeyed a court order that, of course, ordered them to go back to work. Staying on the same issue is that Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka says Azimio leaders are ready to join doctors in the street demonstrations in support of their demands if the government cannot address their grievances. Kalonzo was speaking in Mombasa County after a meeting with Mombasa Governor Abdul Samad Sharif Nasser. He was accompanied by Democratic Action Party leader Eugene Wamalwa. The two leaders also warned government against scuttling the National Dialogue Committee report, insisting as Azimio they will continue fighting for Kenyans.
Hatutaki iwe tu ni jambo la kawaida Kenya hii. Vijana walikufa kwa sababu ya maandamano, wakafa. Nimeona another headline today, the forgotten victims ambao walikufa wakisema gharama ya maisha iko juu, wakaumia, wakafa. Hata kupatiwa ruhusa tuwazike, tufanye angalau decent funeral arrangements hatukufanikiwa. So we can never forget them. We can never forget them. Never. The victims, these are champions of this thing. And when we have a product which can at least help the country move forward, tunaona jama za udanganyifu tena. Na tuko roho zetu na mafikra yetu na msukumo wetu uko kwa upande wa madaktari. Inawezekanaje unasukuma ulipe makas, waitwaje hawa? CAS, walipo mshahara hata kushinda mawaziri na wabunge. Na hao ni watu nataka kusema asante kwa vile walikusaidia or something, kusaidia UDA, na ujali madaktari. Ujali kabisa madaktari. Na hawa ni some of our best minds.
One item kama unga kushuka does not mean gharama ya maisha imeshuka. The taxes are still going higher and higher. And this is the burden Kenyans are feeling here at the coast and everywhere else. When you are adding taxes every day, you are adding a heavy burden on every Kenyan. And this one thing, as we return to Nairobi with my brother Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, we want to assure Kenyans that as Azimio, we'll continue fighting for them.
To the menace rattling the North Rift region, and police have killed 3 suspected bandits in Kangalita in Kalemnyang, Turkana County after a heated exchange of fire. According to the National Police Service, 2 of the suspects, aged 37 and 39, had previous criminal records, which included killing a police officer 3 years ago. Martin Masharia now reports.
In Kalemnyang, Loima Sub-County, Turkana County, residents find hope as notorious bandits are neutralized by police officials. The 3 suspects are believed to be involved in the murder of the archaeologist in Uganda 6 months ago, an incident that led to the expulsion of Turkana herders from Uganda and the subsequent arrest of 43 youths from the community on charges of illegal possession of weapons.
Jana kitu kama baada ya masaa 6 hivi, hawa walivu walipatikana zaidi ya ng'ambo huko sehemu ya Kangalta, na walipatikana na waliweza kulazwa chini. Walikuwa na silaha bunduki 2 na pia hizo bunduki zilichukuliwa.
Hao wajambazi ni wale criminals kubwa sana hapa Turkana, tena kwa hii sehemu yetu. Na watu kabila hii ndio hata wale walifanya uhalifu Uganda, ndio sasa wale wa vijana walichukua na serikali ya Uganda mateka kwa sababu ya uhalifu kama hii.
This development comes shortly after the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kithure Kindiki visit Turkana County to bolster security measures, especially along the borders and in areas prone to violence and livestock theft. During his meeting with security officials to evaluate the status of Operation Maliza Uhalifu initiated last year, Kindiki pledged to deploy approximately 468 NPR officers to enhance security in the county.
But having assessed the situation, we are of the view that we need to increase the number of NPRs for Turkana County. And therefore, I have asked the security team to work with other stakeholders and ensure that we add the number of NPRs within Turkana County by 468, which will be spread across the areas where we still have problems. As you're aware, there is an ongoing operation to deal with security challenges, especially banditry and livestock rustling in northern Rift Valley, including Turkana County. We will show no mercy on bandits. The only language they understand is fire, and we have enough of it, and we are even increasing our capacity.
However, during his meeting with President William RUTO in Narok County, CS Kindiki reiterated his commitment to Operation Maliza Uhalifu, emphasizing the crackdown on crime in the Rift Valley region. Notably, an AK-47 rifle and ammunition was seized, and the carcass of the criminals were taken to a morgue in Lodwar. Martin Masharia for the Spotlight.
The issue of banditry continues to be a thorn in the flesh, with schools getting burnt in the vast Baringo County. We do hope that the government will be able to address that issue once and for all. Now, crossing over to Isiolo, and that is that leaders from the Somali community in Isiolo County have voiced their dissatisfaction with Interior CS Professor Kithure Kindiki, accusing him of inaction regarding the escalating insecurity in the region, which has led to significant loss of life and property. They have appealed to President William RUTO to step in and resolve the situation promptly. George Casey now files.
Going forward, security officers in the front line are directed to act mercilessly and thwart the work of bandits.
Despite the Cabinet Secretary for Interior Professor Kithure Kindiki underscoring the government unwavering focus in combating terrorism and criminal activities, insecurity continues to pose a significant challenge that remains difficult to completely eradicate, especially in northern parts of the country. In a meeting with members of the Fourth Estate, Somali County leaders expressed their frustration over the escalating cases of cattle rustling and insecurity in the region.
Tulikuwa tunajadiliana kuhusu mambo ile shida inakumba jamii yetu, hasa insecurity ambayo imetokana na mambo ya camel rustling, na tumeona ya kwamba mali pale hata ilikuwa ardhi ile ambayo tulikuwa tunafanya grazing, mali zote zimetoka hapo ndani.
Tumezeka tukua tunalia tu. Na hiyo kilio yetu ninaweza kusema hakuna mali itafika. Na sisi yote ni wana Kenya, yote tuko chini ya taifa moja.
Despite numerous visits from CS Kindiki, the leaders accused him of merely issuing threats to criminals without taking effective action to curb insecurity.
Tumeongea kwa muda mrefu na watu wameweza kulalama na mali imeendelea kupotea. Lakini tunalaumu, mimi kama mtu binafsi na kama mtu wa kutoka jamii, nalaumu sana mheshimiwa Kindiki. Kindiki amekuwa ni mtu ambaye ameshindwa na kazi yake. Tuko tunaongoja maneno yake inakuwa na action. Yeye amekuwa ni mtu wa kusema sema na kutumia rasilimali ya umma kutembea tu kama tourist, na hakuna kazi anafanya.
The leaders urgently appealed to President RUTO to step in and rectify the situation, emphasizing the need for the government to safeguard the lives and property of its citizens. They further urged for concerted effort to retrieve the stolen animals and return them to the rightful owners who have been left destitute due to the activities of criminal elements in the region who remain undeterred by the government warning delivered by Kindiki.
Ninaomba rais wetu Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto. Ndugu yetu ameshindwa na kazi na sisi tunaendelea kuangamia, mali imeendelea kupotea, tunataka salvation, tunataka kuokolewa.
Tunaomba ya kwamba ile operation ilikuwa tumeahidiwa wakati ule, tungependa hiyo operation iwekwe maanane na turudishiwe mali yetu.
George Kayesi for the Spotlight, Lookuptv.
Thank you very much, George Kayesi, and that particular story takes us to a fast breather. Don't go, we'll be back with more news items in this particular bulletin.
Did you know how Zinawi Real Estate have made families' dreams come true? We've already settled many families in Juja Gardens Phase 1 to 5. And now, introducing Juja Gardens Phase 6, right in the heart of Juja Farm, selling at an incredible 850k only. Secure your plot with just a 30% deposit per 8 of an acre, with all amenities ready and title deeds waiting for you. For more information, visit us at Gituamba Plaza, 2nd floor, Ruiru Town, or call us at 0794 880000. Pata title uitwe bosi.
Save a Life is a non-profit organization that has taken the front line in transforming lives in the entire country. So far, we have transformed life of over 100,000 people through our programs, which include medical support, youth empowerment, street family program, feeding program, and climate change. Join us today as we transform lives. As we always say, service to humanity is service to God. Save a life, transforming lives.
Yes, karibu customer. Jambo. Nzuri. Utakula nini leo?
Nisaidie ugali na fry nusu.
Nusu fry hapo na ugali? Yes. Haya.
Bebe, nani amekuitisha hii yote?
Hapana, tulia customer.
Hapana, mimi sitaitisha hii yote.
Huku ukiitisha tunakuongezea bonus juu yake.
Kwa hivyo hii ni bonus.
Your wings just got bigger and better na Loto. Mark your 6 lucky numbers na Loto na ushinde times 20,000 bet yako ndani ya hourly draws. Kila siku kuna guaranteed jinue bonus times 10,000 your bet. The more you stake, the more your bonus. Jipange pia ndani ya Loto na shopping vouchers worth 100,000 na a brand new probox kila wiki. Kila Wednesday and Saturday kuna up to 200 million ndani ya grand mega jackpot. Changamka, jinue na Loto. Ingia M-Pesa paybill 777-000. Account Look. Amount shilingi 50 hadi shilingi 2,000.
Over 18s only. Gaming can be addictive. Play responsibly. This message has been approved by the BCLB.
Changamka, cheza Loto.
Open University of Kenya, which was chartered on the 3rd of August 2023, aims to revolutionize higher education by breaking down barriers such as cost, previous exam grades, and geographical location through online open learning at the comfort of your home, job, etc., thus ensuring accessibility to education for all members of the society. In a nutshell, Open University of Kenya leverages technology to deliver education.
Open University has brought a new dawn in the Kenya education system, where learners are able to access education in a flexible, affordable, and all-inclusive.
Intakes ongoing for May and September. For more information, call us on 0202000211 or 0202000212 or email us at info@ouk.ac.ke. Open University of Kenya, an innovative university for inclusive prosperity.
Are you an SME looking for a media partner? Look no more, as Lookuptv got you covered for all your visibility and marketing needs. We at Lookuptv understand your business needs and want to work with you on your marketing journey, giving you solutions that will take you to the next level. Call us today on 0707 572 358 or send an email to sales@lookuptv.co.ke and kickstart this amazing journey. Welcome to Lookuptv, your official SME media partner.
Now, welcome back to the Bulletin. Today, in our segment of Your Opinion Matters, our reporter Maureen Nyakirario Bosire hit the streets to gather the thoughts on Kenyans, or rather thoughts on how Kenyans celebrated their Easter. Listen in.
Sikukuu ya Easter nilisherehekea na watoto wangu, niliweza kuwapeleka tu out kidogo washerehekee. Mbali na hayo, mimi ni mfanyikazi na uzanga kuku. Na wakati wa Easter kama hii ndio watu wananunuanga kwa wingi. Lakini kumekuwa na changamoto ya uchumi sababu sales zangu venye nilikuwa nimestock Easter yote nimeuza kuku 5 na nilikuwa nimeleta kuku 46.
Sherehe ya jana Easter ilikuwa mzuri, watu walisherekea, pia mimi nilisherekea na familia yangu kanisani. Tukasherekea kufa kwa Yesu Kristo na kufufuka kwake.
Leo ni siku ya Easter. Nafikiria mambo iko sawa. Sisi tulisherehekea vizuri. Ingawaje hali bado ni ngumu. Ndio maana bado tuko kazi. Tunaifanya ndio mtu apate angalau kitu anaweza kula. Ndio maana unapata watu wengi hawajaweza kutoka kwenda sherehe za Easter.
Sijasherehekea hata kidogo. Hakuna pesa. Hakukuwa na kazi. Watu wamesota.
About the Easter, the holiday, nilikuwa nimetulia home, but it was a day whereby we have to reach to other friends through the gospel of the Lord. Now, like the scripture says in John chapter 12 verse 32, that once we exalt his name, he'll be able to draw men by himself.
Kusherehekea kwa holiday ni balaa. Hakuna pesa. Serikali imeficha pesa, hatuna pesa kwa mifuko yetu. Tumehangaika, tunashinda njaa. Sio kama vile kitambo tulikuwa tunakula unapata kachai, hata unapata kapombe kidogo unaonja. Hii imeficha pesa, hatuna hata otherwise. Tafadhali Mheshimiwa Rais, watengeneze uchumi, maisha at least ikuche kiasi ndio tupate kuchimudu kimaisha. Hangaiko zaidi. Tunateseka zaidi. Hata hakuna holiday ya Easter nini wapi na wapi, ni njaa tupu. Wakenya tunalia.
Now, Kisumu County has announced plans to celebrate Fish Fiesta 2024. This signature event is a celebration of the unique cultural and tourist attractions. The event brings together communities, stakeholders and visitors from near and far to celebrate the flavors, traditions and opportunities that the city of Kisumu and its surroundings have to offer.
That is meant to aggressive.
Fish Fiesta 2024 is not just a celebration of our rich cultural heritage and the abundance of the lake's resources. It is also a platform to showcase Kisumu as a vibrant hub for fishing, tourism, and catalyst for sustainable economic growth. The event brings together communities, stakeholders, and visitors from near and far to celebrate the flavors, traditions, and opportunities that our city and its surroundings offer. Through this event, we aim to highlight the significance of our fisheries industry. We also hope to promote responsible fishing practices and also to explore the untapped opportunities within the fishing tourism sector. Through activities such as Mr. and Miss Tourism, exhilarating boat race competitions, Mr. and Miss Flex, Mr. and Miss Strong, and the traditional art of the rural wrestling, we are showcasing the diverse talents and skills that make our community vibrant and unique, and also serving as a platform for promoting tourism, fostering unity, and celebrating our collective identity. To all our prospective participants, I want to encourage you to come out in large numbers and give your best, showcase the best of Kisumu, and embrace this opportunity to shine on a larger scale. As we prepare to host the Fish Fiesta 2024, I am filled with optimism about the positive impact it will have on our city and on our people.
Now, tonight on A Political Watch, tensions within the Orange Democratic Movement Party reach a boiling point as succession politics threaten to tear the party apart. With Raila Odinga's impending exit from local politics and his bid for the African Union Commission chairmanship, the battle for leadership intensifies. Brian Amwai assesses what these means and files the following report.
A political party that prides itself on having survived 4 election cycles and still enjoying a good number of elected members has its future hanging by a thread as tension within the party threatens to pull it in different directions. Raila Odinga's AU bid starring the party's sugary oranges and turning them sour as leaders within the party eye to replace Odinga. At the heart of the storm are Raila's deputies Wycliffe Oparanya and Hassan Joho, former governors of Kakamega and Mombasa respectively. Both eager to fill Raila's shoes, sparking fierce competition within the party. And as the party prepares to hold grassroots elections, the deputies are eager to strategically position their allies in key party positions to leverage the upcoming grassroots elections to solidify their claim to leadership. Oparanya boldly declared his intent to seize leadership if Raila secured the AU seat, while Joho sets the sights on the presidential race in 2027 as the ODM party presidential flag bearer.
Baba naondoka, atanaenda AU, ati chama itaenda chini, hapana.
Allies are rallying behind them, forming alliances to secure regional dominance.
Baba shemeji yangu, kwa heshima na taadhima baba, huyu mtoto wako Hassan alijua amecheza ndani ya ODM miaka mingi sana, si ni kweli?
Na sisi kama watu wa pwani, sura yetu tumeweka mbele, tulikuwa tunaweka sura ya Hassan alijua.
The departure of Raila leaves a void in leadership, but the former Prime Minister has maintained that the party should not be divided on ethnic lines, calling on the leaders to hold the party together as the clamor to have a replacement could turn the once vibrant party into a shell.
Kuleta magawanyiko ndani ya chama chetu kwa msingi ya eneo, ati sisi kama watu wa magharibi, sisi kama watu wa Nyanza.
Internal strife threatens to derail party plans. ODM's announcement that grassroots elections may be postponed ignited controversy with allegations of backroom dealings and power plays. As tensions escalate, all eyes are on Raila Odinga to navigate the storm and steer ODM towards calmer waters. Will he quell the dissent and preserve party cohesion, or will the rifts deepen, risking the party's stability? Brian Amwai for the Spotlight. Nairobi.
Thank you, Baramwe, for that detailed report. Now, the Kenya Veterinary Association is in support of the crackdown on illicit drugs and fake fertilizer in the country, saying that the exercise should also extend to fake animal feed and semen. KVA chairperson aspirant in the coming KVA elections, Dr. Kelvin Osore, said that the infiltration of fake fertilizer and drugs in the market ended up affecting consumers of farm produce. This and more in our news wrap.
Fertilizers debate takes center stage in the country. Farmers have decried the supply of fertilizers, which have been termed as dangerous. Kenya Veterinary Association chairperson aspirant Dr. Osore warned that fake fertilizers poses a serious threat to Kenya's food security.
Fake fertilizer scandal, I think, is really a sad story because as a country we are grappling with food insecurity. We are importing a lot of our maize. We're importing a lot of rice, we're importing a lot of other cereals. So for our nefarious characters to sit down and sell sand to farmers is really the height of economic sabotage. So whoever has been involved, we hope that the government will follow up and ensure that the right punishment is meted out.
In Kisii, over 500 families have a reason to smile. this Easter following a free medical camp and food aid organized by United Nations Ambassador Jonathan Oriki.
Kuna watoto hapa hivi wadogo wananyeshewa, wana hata sweta na anatoka hapa hana mahali pa kwenda pa kulala. Ikiwezekana utusaidie na kuanza hata manyumba 2-3 hivi ndipo tutapeleka hao watoto mahali wanaweza lala, asubuhi anaamuka. At least hata ukimwongelesha aende shule, itawezekana aende shule sababu anajua kuna mahali anatoka mahali pa kulala.
In Embu County, Archbishop Devin Njuguna of AIPCA Church dismissed claims of division among bishops. He asserted that establishing a new diocese in Embu is essential for fostering unity among Christians and ensuring the stability of the church.
Provided they have the required membership of that the churches per diocese and a membership of about 6,000 members. If they fulfill that threshold, we have no option but to give them a diocese. Watu walikuwa wakisema hapa Embu kuna magawanyiko. Hakuna mgawanyiko.
Finally, in West Pokot County, West Pokot Women Representative Rael Kasiwai has criticized Gender Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa for withholding the government's allocated funds of 940 Kenyan million shillings intended for the purchase of sanitary towels, which will greatly benefit vulnerable girls who drop out of school when on their cycle.
President wetu na namshukuru aliweza kukubali na alitupatia pesa ya kununua hizo zodo. Maajabu ni kwamba tuko na CS wetu wa Gender Aisha Jumwa. Aisha Jumwa amekalia hiyo tenders ama hizo pesa hadi wakati huu mwaka 2 tumemaliza tukiwa ofisi. Wasichana wetu wamekosa hizo zodo.
Lona Lorraine Ombuya for the Spotlight.
Thank you very much, Lona Lorraine Ombuya. Now, on that note, we wrap up this particular bulletin. And I know you're wondering, why is Keitani wrapping up the bulletin? And where is our sporting action? Worry not, because we got you covered. After this, we'll be coming up with a Sports 360, where we'll be taking you across all the sporting fields and what happened over the weekend and what's coming up this coming week, even as the Premier League enters home stretch. Don't go away.
If you want to have a proper outlook of the economy, then you have to speak to the walls and gears of the integral businesses in the country.
And I want to be able to make the youths and everybody coming up in Kenya know that this is here locally.
Men and women in the thick of the bust of markets rising and falling, fighting to make their business decisions stick.
I've always lived in my career that I can never be late.
You need to train by yourself. You need to practice by yourself. Then from there you can compose yourself and give kind of services like this.
On season 2 of the Captain's Arena, we seek the inside of the minds, predict the shift in the markets, get inspiration to start and make sense of it all.
Just watch what everybody else is doing and just make sure you're giving back to the society.
Oof. This is the Captain's Arena. University of Nairobi is a distinguished institution of higher learning dedicated to nurturing your intellectual curiosity and pushing the boundaries of knowledge. From state-of-the-art laboratories to modern libraries equipped with the latest resources, we provide you with the tools you need to succeed. Choose from a wide range of programs designed to prepare you for challenges of tomorrow's world. Whether in STEM, humanities, business, or the arts, our strong industry connections and career service support will help you translate your education into meaningful career opportunities upon graduation. Join a vibrant community of scholars from around the world, fostering cultural exchange, collaboration, and lifelong friendships. Book your space now for September intakes. Log in to https://www.uonbi.ac.ke for a wide range of courses to choose from. You can also contact +254 020 491 0000 or email us at pr@ounbi.ac.ke.